I thought it was important that all of the outstanding issues relating to the fixed ticket charges be addressed. Deputy Flanagan was one of the people who made something of a circus out of this particular issue. It then turned out that he himself had, at his request, as I understand it, had 2 fixed ticket charges cancelled, and then he called for an investigation into why they had been cancelled, which I thought was a little puzzling, seeing as how he had actively sought to have them cancelled. Following all of those matters coming into the public domain, I asked the Commissioner to investigate the background to the matter. Subsequent to my request to the Commissioner, I received a letter, I think it was dated, what is it dated now? The 21st of March from Deputy Flanagan, in which he asked that the matter be investigated, and it was, and I gathered that individuals he named in that letter to me and to whom he's referred in public were interviewed by An Garda Síochána. I know the Gardaí are very anxious to bring that investigation to a conclusion, and when I saw it in the context of all of this, a report as to where that matter stood, I was just a little surprised to discover that apparently, having made such a brouhaha about it, Deputy Flanagan had refused to meet with the Gardaí or to cooperate with them or to discuss the issue with them, and I felt it was important that we have clarity on that issue.
Minister, in that actual statement, that there is no basis whereby members of the House coming to and from business here can have penalty points cancelled. Is that the case now?
That's the case. There's a lot of...
There is no basis?
No, there's all sorts of exciting confusion about this. There's a particular provision in the Constitution which says, and I think it's a reasonably good idea, that you can't arrest a member of the House on the way to the House or leaving the House. That was replicated from the 1922 Constitution, going back to the time of the Civil War, and shortly after it there were concerns that when there were crucial votes taking place in our Parliament, that possibly people might be intercepted and stopped attending Parliament. But there's no exemption for members of the House for engaging in illegality. There's nothing to stop a prosecution. There's nothing to stop, for example, someone getting a fixed ticket charge, and there's certainly no obstacle to them paying it. But unfortunately, I think some myths have gathered around this particular issue, and I thought it was important that we tidy it up.